Hey, are you gonna play that cell phone game Mario Kart Tour? I'll play that on the way to work.
Yeah, bruh. Like, I totally just play mobile games for the fun of it, and I don't play any real games at all. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on, give it a try.
I am, dude, because I'm a total millennial. Yeah.
Alright, in all seriousness, this is our first podcast on Mario Kart Tour. I'm someone who's actually excited for the game, and he's someone who's not.
And I am Ty the Guy 2800.
Yeah, and you're not
But,
excited for Mario Kart Tour.
no, but would you like to give your thoughts first, so that I could kind of build off of that?
Well, yeah. So, we don't have much information about the game other than it's coming this year, and that it's a Mario Kart mobile game. Now, the reason I'm excited is because I know a lot of people who really like Mario Kart, but don't want to get a Switch because they either can't afford it or just think that it's more fun to just come over and play Mario Kart, stuff like that. But if it's on the phone, everyone will be able to play Mario Kart, and I do see potential with it because, well, it's Mario Kart on your phone. Like I said in my other video, if people think playing pool on an iPhone is cool, imagine how successful Mario Kart Tour could be.
Too cool to pool. I'll stop. I'll stop. My opinion varies very greatly. I'm not the biggest fan of mobile games.
Well, I'm not
Uh,
either, but still.
Regardless, I haven't really liked Nintendo's mobile initiative lately. I despised Super Mario Run. I couldn't really care for the Animal Crossing mobile game app. I did hear the Fire Emblem app was pretty good, but I'm just not interested. And the interesting thing is, uh, I feel like people are overhyping what Mario Kart Tour is honestly gonna be. And I, it's hard to say what it is, but I feel like personally it's gonna be some sort of uh, quote unquote accessory with either Mario Kart 8 Deluxe if they add DLC, or Mario Kart 9.
Kind of like Let's Go.
Yeah, kind of like that. So, you know, in a sense, if that's what's going on, then there is reason to be excited. But, there's also the worry of, how many tracks are Nintendo going to give us until we have to pay for the rest of them? Because they did say it was free to play, but how true is that, right? What characters do we have to pay for? What cart customizations do we have to pay for? You know, uh, I just don't see this working out. It totally could, and people could get scammed for, buying more vehicle pieces for like $10 a wheel or something like that. I don't know. And the gameplay is just not going to be Mario Kart. I cannot see myself playing Mario Kart on a touch screen. The only way I could see this working is if it works in tandem with either Mario Kart 8 Deluxe if there's going to be new DLC, or Mario Kart 9.
Now, I know it is a little nerve-wracking to think of playing Mario Kart with the touchscreen, but I recently played Beach Buggy Racing, and I could see how it worked. That's a pretty crappy, not crappy, but in bad quality, but it's a Mario Kart ripoff, so I'm not going to say it's the best game in the world, but it has the controls down, and Nintendo could make them even better than they already are. Now, when you say
Mhm.
it's not going to be Mario Kart, what do you mean by that exactly?
What I mean by that is it's not going to be the full-on Mario Kart experience. From what you're telling me, like the mobile games that you're describing, they work fine, but I honestly don't see that being the case for Mario Kart Tour. I could be wrong, but I feel like they're gonna go for a different direction, like maybe focusing on, I don't know, motion controls, and maybe tapping to drift on a curve. I don't know. I honestly think they're going to try and simplify the gameplay because it's on a phone. Why do you think Super Mario Run was an endless runner?
Because it was on the phone?
Exactly. It's easy because the thing is, when mobile devices, you have to simplify games because of your limitations, right? And
Right.
some mobile games are good, because of their limitations. Like for example, oh oh man,
It's gonna
it's
be a
it's
Sonic
that
game.
it's that game with the stick. No, it's that game with the stick guy, with the sword. God, Fancy Pants, I think it's called Fancy Pants Adventure. I don't know.
I think
It
that
was
was
an
on the
old
PC too.
yeah, but it had a really good mobile port. Like the controls were great and everything. Uh,
Or Angry
but
Birds.
I never really liked Angry Birds. But you get what I mean. There's only really one method of playing mobile games, which is using the touch screen or maybe motion controls. I don't know. I see it getting old quick for me. I think it's just going to be another fad.
Now here's the thing. I played a few of Nintendo's mobile games. I'm not going to count Pokemon Go because that was not really Nintendo, that was more the Pokemon Company and Niantic, but I enjoyed the hell out of that game while it was popular, I'll admit that. But
Mm.
I played Super Mario Run and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. I like the concept of being able to play Mario on your phone, but there's no reason why it needs an online requirement and is so expensive. That's a game that should have been $5.
You know, I had kind of a interesting idea. So the game is called Mario Kart Tour, and I think that's deliberate. And Pokemon Go kind of used this augmented reality uh, type of you know technology. I'm not saying that's probably what they're gonna do, but I feel like wouldn't it be interesting if maybe the tour part of Mario Kart Tour meant that you're playing Mario Kart on like the streets of like your block and stuff like that with your friends?
Well, they could use Google Maps integration, so I could see that
Right.
happening, but at the same
That's
time, I think
mhm,
considering Nintendo's mobile games, it's going to be more of a simplified Mario Kart. And going back to their other mobile games,
true.
Animal Crossing was a step in the right direction. I had a fun time playing that game, and it wasn't obnoxious like some of the other mobile games where it nickels and dimes you. It was,
Mhm.
yeah, there are microtransactions, but they're not as bad as other games. But with Mario Kart Tour, there's something to compare it to, because before we never got a simplified 2D Mario or a simplified Animal Crossing. So,
Right.
what I'm comparing it to usually is the Mario Kart arcade games. Have you played those before?
I have, yeah. I've played the first and the second one. I haven't seen the third one around, but maybe I'll get to
DX?
that. Yeah, no, not DX. Was it DX? Probably it was D. I don't know. It was one of them with the Ghostly Adventures Pac-Man design.
You didn't play that one, or you did?
Oh no, wait, I did. Okay, never mind. I played all of them.
So, what they do is because it's the arcade and it's not a home console, the courses are simplified to where you can't fall off of them, and the controls are a little bit simplified. You use a steering wheel. There's no power drifting, at least there wasn't in the
Yeah,
first two games. I think there is in the new one now. And you
yeah.
can't throw items behind you, so they've simplified it before. And those games are really fun to play, especially in
So
short bursts.
yeah. So what I think again, what they're gonna do is you're gonna be driving using holding your phone horizontally and using that kind of like a Wii remote in Mario Kart Wii, and you're either gonna tap the right side or the left side to either drift right or left, and I think that's what the gameplay is gonna be.
Yeah, they could work the touchscreen controls like that. I already said that you could press the left screen and the right screen to move to the left or right. You'll auto accelerate, maybe swipe to drift. There are buttons to use items, I think. But the
Oh,
main thing
swiping
about Mario
drift.
Kart Tour
Hmm.
is I still think it'll be a fun experience. I think Nintendo has had enough time to learn from their mistakes with mobile games, and this time they're really going to create something that'll become a major hit. Now, when I say that, do you think it'll become really popular like Pokemon Go, or it's going to be popular but kind of in the Candy Crush way, where it's making a lot of money, but at the same time, people aren't going nuts over it?
Oh, that's tough. There's no doubt that it's gonna be popular because it's Mario Kart. That's like the ultimate casual, gaming experience. Uh, it honestly depends. Uh, because the Mario Kart gameplay is really simple for anyone to play. You know, um, and if they adapt that well onto mobile phones and they handle microtransactions properly and the game is free, yeah, I could see this being a huge hit. I could also see it being a huge hit, if they add like Mii's in and people start like customizing their own Mii's and stuff like that. What I'm worried about is if this will. What I'm worried about is if this is just gonna fill in for the void of no Mario Kart on the Switch, and that's what kind of pisses me off a little bit, because it's kind of like, oh, here's this cool little mobile game. Now don't ask us for anything for the next 5 years. It's like, wait, what? So you're just gonna keep updating Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is like a 4-year-old game? Don't do that to us, Nintendo.
There's no saying that they'll actually do that, but we did discuss that there could be integration with Mario Kart Tour in Mario Kart 9. And I think
That's
it's
what I'm
been way
hoping.
too long without a regular Mario Kart. And mobile games don't take as long to develop, and they don't have the
Uh,
budgets that AA
yeah.
games do or AAA games.
Well,
So
yeah.
it's
I
just
mean, this
gonna
game.
be a side project. I don't think it'll replace Mario Kart 9.
I mean, this game was in development for quite a while, longer than the other mobile titles. I don't know though. I don't know if it'll be as popular or more popular. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I can honestly see it being an accessory to a Mario Kart 9. I think that would be the smart move to do,
And then
because
everyone's
not only
happy.
would you be, yeah, and not only would you be broadening the audience for Mario Kart, but you're getting more money. Uh, how they do that, I don't know. They did it with Pokemon. Maybe they could do it with Mario Kart. Um, Overall, it's a good idea, but I'm scared they're just gonna not execute it correctly. Like, I don't know. And I have this thing where I don't like when things become like super mainstream and popular. You get what I mean? Like, like for example, Fortnite or Pokemon Go. You know, uh, I don't know. I just don't like when things go mainstream. I kind of like I like when things like get attention, but like not like overhyped reception. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my huge worry about it. But overall, I think it'll be fine, uh, or not. I don't know. Nintendo's kind of weird with mobile games. I honestly don't care about their mobile game division. Uh, you know, I don't know. Unless like they make like a Donkey Konga on there, that would be really cool. But probably won't happen.
Donkey Konga on mobile? Really?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, you could actually tap. You could tap the notes when they come and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it would be smart, but
Nothing
the
beats the
dream
bongos.
is. Oh yeah, the dream is to have the bongos back, but I doubt they're gonna do that. But any last thoughts before we wrap this up?
Now, one question.
All right.
Are you feeling a
Yeah.
little better about Mario Kart Tour now? Because when we used to talk about it, you said don't mention that crappy mobile game. Don't even say the words. Shut up, I hate this game.
Okay, I think you're over exaggerating a little, but
No.
um, but I don't know. I still kind of have the same feelings. I'm just kind of I don't know. People are overhyping it, and I what I honestly see happening is it's gonna get overhyped. Nintendo's gonna reveal it. Nobody's gonna like it, and I feel like I'm gonna be like, I told you guys, I told you, because I don't know. You shouldn't really expect much from a mobile game. You get what I mean? Like, I feel like Mario Kart fans are just kind of banking on this because they have really no new content right now. And I get you, and I get it, guys. Like, I want a new Mario Kart too, but let's be a little bit more cautious about this, right? I get that we're excited for like something new and something exciting, but the evidence is there. Nintendo is kind of spotty when it comes to mobile games. So, let's keep our eyes out and let's see if they actually do this right. Because, I don't want them. I don't want them messing with my Mario Kart.
Well, they
All
had
right.
3 years to learn.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if they actually learned anything from there because seems like they can't learn with the online service.
No, the only way I could see this really failing is if it's $10 or if
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch Online is required.
Oh, they will probably do that. Oh God.
No, I don't think so.
You know what? They'll probably release a new. You know what they'll do? They'll probably release like a few new DLC packs for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and they'll be intertwined with the Mario Kart Tour for advertising stuff. So you could play those tracks on 8 Deluxe, and you could play it on mobile. I think that's what they're gonna do, and I don't like it because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like a 4-year-old game. I'm kind of sick of playing it now. I don't know. I don't know. I just want a Mario Kart 9.
Well, we're
If I
getting
get
it, and that's gonna
it,
be
yeah.
before April 2019, Mario Kart Tour.
Ugh. Listen, if we get a Mario Kart 9, then I honestly don't care what happens to Mario Kart Tour. But I don't know. It just kind of feels weird that we're getting a mobile Mario Kart announcement, and there hasn't been an announcement for a ninth Mario Kart game since 2014. Really? What have you guys been doing that whole time?
Making the mobile game.
I doubt it. They have like a separate team doing the mobile games, so
Yeah, I'm kidding,
they
but
better yeah, they better show off something this E3 or maybe in a spring direct because you know I'm getting kind of tired of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I want the double carts back. I want a Mario Kart Ultimate.
well, anyways, I think Mario Kart Tour will be a cool experiment nonetheless, and if it goes the right way,
Yeah,
I could see myself having a lot of fun with it. But at the same time, this is Nintendo we're talking about, so it's pretty unpredictable what's actually going to happen with it. But
right.
anyways, I'm Demeech.
I'm tied. They got 2800.
Start your engines.